What is up, everybody? Lost the me leaving work there. It's pretty good. Alright, so let me turn my sound down. There we go, that's better. Alright, so the event is still boring as fuck, but got a new free quest to unlock and all that. Hey, Alan, thank you for the 11 months. Basically a year. Can't believe it's been a year, I know, right? Getting older. We might do some dragon stuff in a minute. And my mummy, I think. I'm not even going to that one. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate it. What do the new CCs do? I forgot because they're not very good. They're very whatever. But the new CE is good. But the CCs were like just whatever the fuck. Anyway, so I saw DW is posting for a new lead UI designer and a few other positions. And when my Discord was talking about it, at first I was like, well, that sounds good, but you know, it could be they're just hiring a new UI lead for other games because they're working on other, like that, what's that game? It's Difficult Becoming an Adult or whatever. But apparently the job posting is specifically for FGO, so they are hiring a UI lead, which explains a lot because, you know, their UI has been terrible, and I'm guessing whoever was in charge of their UI quit or got moved or whatever, so they haven't had a dedicated UI lead for a while, which would explain the horrible command code update. And so those are like placeholder updates, most likely, until they actually get a new lead in. So that's great news, though. I mean, and Dr. Deus, thank you for the 7 months. Scam train, by the way. But it's really good news for the game because that's exactly what they need. They need to hire new people. I've been saying this for like a year and a half or 2 years that DW clearly needed to hire new people, and specifically a UI person because they're just so much needs to be improved. Excuse me. The bad news is it means there's basically no chance of getting any meaningful UI updates anytime soon. Because you don't just snap your fingers, hire somebody, and boom, you're starting to implement new UI, right? The hiring process can take a while. The new person's got to get used to things, and then if whatever they decide to do, whatever changes they want to make, it doesn't just happen, right? Work has to be put into it and whatnot. So it's going to be a while before any of this stuff translates into like stuff for the players. But I just wish they had done it sooner because it was obvious that FGO needed to hire people. And that interview with Tucson a while ago, I remember he was pretty much hinting at that they desperately needed to hire people. It kind of sounded like Aniplex just wasn't letting them or something. I don't even know. I don't know what the deal was. But yeah, good news though. It looks like they're finally getting their shit together there. So hopefully in a few months or so it'll start shaping up. Anyway, to answer Fury's question a year ago, the new craft essence is full attack stat, so 2000 attack. It gives you 50% starting NP, so totally standard there, and then it increases your healing received by 20%. Which obviously that's situational, but there are times that's really good, and it stacks, I'm pretty sure, with the command code. I'm sorry, the command code that boosts your healing as well. So you can apply it over and over and over again, because the CE is there constantly, and the command code can be used every turn. So it can be a pretty big boost to the healing. So there are certain units that it's very strong on. It'll be interesting to see it on Burgess. Once I've got it like leveled up and all that, I'll mess with that. All right, we got these filler stages to get through here. Gotta bring welfare. Yeah, thank you for the subs and everything, guys. It was kind of hard to keep up with all that when I was talking about the news. But yeah, new devs getting hired, and specifically a UI lead. And boy, that really does explain a lot. I'm actually, this news is really good though, because it makes FGO look less horrid. Like, the reason why we've had all these horrible updates and it's been so slow and stuff is probably because, you know, they're missing staff and things are moving around. So it's much better for like the reason that those previous UI updates were so bad. It's way better if it's like, oh yeah, it's because we don't have a UI lead right now and we're hiring one. That's way better than like, oh yeah, we're just lazy as fuck and we don't care and we think this is a good update, right? Like, that's a much worse timeline. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this news. I just hope they hire someone good and then that person's hands aren't tied and they have the budget and stuff to actually, you know, implement good changes. This account really needs to level its writer Martha. You know what? More Blood X. I'm okay with Blood X stuff. Get Shin-Gong, we'll do Shakespeare. I probably could have kept the team I had actually, because that's roughly what we were doing. Either that or we do a VC Braun. Gollum Chad. But, like I said, the downside is we're gonna have to wait a while. One way or the other. We're not gonna see the fruits of this labor for some time. So the UI is gonna be as it is for a good bit. I'm too lazy to like pick craft essences that make sense here. Just go golden carp and then get out of here. Okay, actually that's not golden carp, but good enough. th year anniversary UI update. I don't think it'll take that long. I think these we're hiring for stage design as well. I don't think like lead stage design, but I think they just want more people to be able to design stages, so hopefully that's good. That might explain why so many of these events have been boring as fuck. But as for the JP event, it's pretty much just murdering monsters in the freezer still. Yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath on a safety net. I'd like to be wrong about that, but I don't see that happening. Alright, time for VC Braun to go burr. I just realized my bitrate is still set absurdly high because I was streaming Dark Souls, so... And it actually might be too high, so let me know if it looks weird. That can happen where you have like too high of a bitrate for the game you're playing. Yeah, the game is kind of loud. There's no point in even using Shakespeare here. You know what? But we're gonna do it. And we'll do Martha's thing. Yeah, this song, it's actually set unbelievably low. It's at 3% volume. It's just, for some reason, that song is just unbelievably loud. I honestly probably will just remove it from the playlist because every time it comes up, it's just stupid loud. Like, it's a decent song, but it is so disruptive. Oh, hi, Vol. It's, the good news is for FGO, it's not for, like, real life or anything, but, DW's posting to hire a UI lead for FGO specifically and some other job postings, which explains why the UI has been so bad for so long. And it means, you know, we might actually get good UI in the future, so I'm rather happy about that. And like I said a minute ago, what I'm really happy about is the fact that they're hiring a UI lead means that, like, those shitty UI updates we got is not like them being, oh yeah, these updates are totally reasonable and acceptable and you know, as it should be. It's more like they don't have a UI lead right now, so they're like placeholder and they're planning on doing better stuff. But yeah, it'll be a while before we see that come into play, because they have to actually hire them, and then they have to get used to things, and then implementing whatever they make will take a while. Whoops, I wasn't supposed to skip that. Let's be honest, this event's not really that interesting. Hey, the boy, thank you for the 10 months. Got the correct emote there, I see. Martha is not a 50% charger. That is not a thing. The targeted part of that is not a battery, it is Star Absorb. She gives 30% to herself, and then she has targeted 20%. So she can theoretically give 50% to herself, but that's not really that useful. Besides, she can. The good thing is, though, she can get her NP without having to give the battery to herself, because she'll give herself 30% battery, and then she can have her passive to start off with 20% battery, so she's at 50%, and then you can have a starting CE, and then you can NP right off the bat like that. But yeah, they don't ever. I don't think we've, out of all this time, like almost 7 years into the game, out of all of the 1 to 3 stars. In all of the welfares, I don't think we've ever gotten more than 20% battery. Like, the only time they do 30%, 40%, 50% for targeted or team-wide is 5 stars and stuff like that. You know, limited time stuff, etc. You know, Scatty, Merlin. I don't think they've ever done a free-to-play one that can give more than 20%, which is really annoying because 20% is not that good. It's better now with the passives because now people need less battery at the start anyway. But for long-term challenge quests and whatnot, it only helps for the first NP. Anyway, yeah, it kind of sucks, and I wish they would add someone that has more battery than that. Like, give us a budget unit that has 40% battery. You can make the rest of their kit, you know, a little lackluster to compensate. But it is really silly. Like Shakespeare's 20%, Qingong's 10%, Mash is 20%. Asclepius is 20%. Martha now is 20%. Trying to think if I'm missing anything here. Oh, excuse me. I probably could have brought a better team for this. We'll make it work though. I'll switch out of Visibron next turn. I could Art Chain, but let's see if this works. Yeah, this works. I have Shakespeare. The Maxwell's Demon would be cool. I'd probably make it 40% just because there's no way they're going to give us 50%. I mean, if they gave it to us, I'd be happy, but at 40, I'd be happy enough with 40%. So you give Maxwell Demon like a 2-star, 3-star. Give like NP damage up to the team because that kind of fits what he does. And then battery, and then everything else could be pretty weak, right? But that'd be pretty handy as long as his NP had some nice utility on it or something. But yeah, if you look here, when you do this third skill on Martha, the person she targets doesn't get any battery. They just get Star Absorb. But she gives herself battery, and then she makes 10 stars, which that's okay. It's alright. And this is NP Seal Defense down, and this one is the 20% battery, so that's the actual battery she has. Giving herself 30% battery like that, though, if her NP was like DPS, could potentially be really strong. It's not bad because she's support, that can be good too, but having a DPS that could like throw out their NP that easily and then give the team NP like that for welfare could be really good. So the Buster Chain will do more damage, but we'll do Martha's NP just for the fun of it. I wish I had read that, Alan.
Happy Merry Christmas!
159. Not too bad.
お料理完了!
Oh, did she get her divine damage bonus there? That's right. Sphinxes are divine for some reason. It's rare that traits like that go to trash mobs. I remember one of these. Did I not do these yesterday or something? Yeah, I think these are yesterday's. I don't think these are today's stages. Then I know at some point you fight like a break bar and it like stuns you, but you can counter it with like debuff clear and like the debuff immunity CE or something like that. But I don't think that is these stages. Yeah, I think that's. Here, I can find out. Is it these stages? I swear it was more arrows than this. I am so confused right now because I'm only this is the free quest right here. The archer one I think is the only one we can unlock. So this, I guess this is today's quests. Huh. I really thought there were more arrows than this. This might be the one where you get stunned. Let's find out. This is gonna be so bad if this is not the stage I'm thinking it is. Surely this account has the debuff immunity CE. Man, I wish we had some actual boss fights, like the Good Final event, or the 4.5 event, or whatever. Like, I like when we have boss fights and you can use things and it matters, and pros and cons and all that. That's a good time. Unfortunately, we don't have any of that. Let's see, it's a 5-star CE. This account is so old, I would just be, there it is. I'd be so shocked if it didn't have that. You know what, let's do Martha things. We'll need someone to clear the debuffs. If this account had leveled its right on Martha, I would do that. I can do Asclepius. Do I have Ox King? Don't think I do. Pretty sure I skipped Go West on this account because that event is awful and I only wanted to do it on one account. His CE's not gonna really matter then. Want damage. Perfect, there we go. If I remember correctly, if this is the stage I think it is, your NP gets sealed. No fun allowed on that one. Do I have the Arjuna CE? That would be cool. Yep. Not limit broken though. Still good. Just get Bond on her. Finish leveling your Aussie? I will. That's in the works. Probably during this event, actually. I want to be able to do Gwaine, Burgist, Aussie stuff. It's a fun stuff. This is absolutely not the stage I thought it was. I swear this stage was yesterday. I am very disoriented with the story right now. Like, I had to do real life stuff today. Before I did that though, I did the main story on the Steno account. I just like blitzed through it and I didn't pay attention to anything. But while I was vaguely doing that, I was doing like today's, you know, new story stages. I swear the chapter was longer than this, like more arrows. But also, I thought I was up to date on my ult account, so I should only have today's stages. So I'm just like really disoriented. Hey, Caligula's NP is amazing in certain circumstances. There are some bosses that it really fucks up. This is such a bad team now. I'm just gonna punch one of these into the moon. Actually, I'm gonna kill all three of them. With just Martha. That shouldn't be too hard here. But I'd give her that. I don't think she needs it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll do this just in case, but I think that's unnecessary. Murder! The DW's hiring new people and a lead UI designer specifically, and it even said for FGO. So that kind of explains why the UI updates have been so bad lately, because they don't like have a guy, and so they're actually working to improve that. So in future, it'd be good. These are the last three. How many of these can I kill? We're out of our buffs, so Martha's not gonna do as well, but she has crits. Maybe it kills everything. I should have NP'd the 30k one though. It is kind of funny that Ruler Martha is see red, press red. For a second there, I thought we were gonna see an Asclepius killsteal. So I'm really tired today because I didn't get enough sleep. And if I find out that this is today's stages, then I was just delirious this morning when I was playing. Like, if this stage is the stage I'm thinking of, I'm going to be confused, but I think I'm going to be confused no matter what. Hey, I went to bed before 5 a.m. last night, but I just couldn't sleep for a while. And then it was like storming like mad, dude. Okay, so this is today's story stages. And there's just way less of them than I thought. So yeah, Martha didn't get stunned because of her CE, and then I can switch her out and clear the stun on everyone else. If this was regular Martha, she could just do that right now. So you can't NP after this turn, so I might as well NP now. Double NP seal, because that does something. Speed mode looks so dumb. I'll save the anti-divinity for next turn. Alright, as long as she breaks here, we'll probably kill it next turn, because we haven't gotten any of our Buster cards, which means they're all in the next hand. Or the hand after. These emote combos, though. Look at her about looping there. Yep. We have debuff immunity, but it doesn't work. Oh, we actually did loop.
こうしなくちゃわからないようね。迷うな。激しく。
Alright, Martha. You got this. Close. If she didn't crit, I don't think she would have killed there. So we did all of that for milk. Even though we have that like giant freezer. You know, they actually might buff Archer Artoria. I eventually, I could see that happening. There's been so much power creep that, you know, it's like whatever. It's like if they buff Gil, no one's gonna notice. Speaking of Gil, hanging out with Ozzy, I see. Yeah, I swear there was more arrows than that. I'm guessing there's 2 more days. I think there's this day, then 1 more, I assume. And then the day after will probably be the challenge quest. And then that's pretty much it. This is like the most filler Christmas event of all time. There's so little content. It's so short, and we barely get to do the lottery when the good stages are available, so... Let's see, anybody got a limit broken CE? I doubt it. It's been nice being able to summon my ult account though, that's got the limit broken CE. Been pretty cool. It actually feels worse than a rerun, I would say. Some reruns let you get more done than this. I think I just brought a Saber to an Archer stage, but we'll make it work. Medea really needs an NP buff. That actually needs to happen. Yeah, this event is so bare bones, and we don't get Santa Carna coins because of it. But I'm hoping we'll get like a Christmas rerun in July or some random time, and we'll get the coins then. I could have Gwen go burr on this one, but then I'm not sure Aurora should be strong enough for the later. I just attacked the wrong enemy. Thankfully, it didn't matter. So, Spartacus is normally what I would use on the second stage, but I think he's gonna have to do the third stage now. And then can Gwen even do this one? I don't know. Let's see what happens. I don't think this is gonna work. 64k when you're being counterclass? It's a pretty tall order. Respectable. Spartacus might actually get this. Yeah, I think he's got it. Well, how about that? I don't know if you could reliably always clear that wave with Gwen, though. Spartacus can handle that. That's a joke. Although he might not kill it with the NP. Yep, not quite. I'll use up my AP here, and then we'll go mess around with the dragon or an NA, maybe JP2. Today's stream, though, is absolutely going to be shorter because I am so tired, but I really wanted to talk about all that hiring stuff from DW. I just wish they would have hired people sooner. I think it's been super obvious for anyone that knows anything about game development that DW needed to hire people, and I'm glad they're doing it. It's just a shame it took them so long. Alright, we'll do this one more time and then we'll jump off here. Switch accounts. Well, I guess FP for our boy Lost. Doesn't actually need K-scope, but doesn't really need anything. Give him that for big numbers. I kind of want to see if Achilles will do more damage than Spartacus on the final wave, even though Spartacus is the event servant. Imagine if they gave Hot Wheels like a star bomb or something. Like, that would be absolutely crazy. I really want them to do Caesar Santa. You guys want to hear something cursed? Imagine they added a buff, like a new mechanic, to an NP, where it's Star Bomb, but it affects the cards like before calculation. Like, so you do the NP, the stars are generated, and then those stars go to the cards, and if it happens to go to the two cards, like normal cards you have selected, their crit can suddenly become higher. That would be so awful. There's so many reasons that's a terrible idea, and they should never do that. But like, I wouldn't put it past them to do something silly like that. So he doesn't have Gwane's buffs anymore. That's where Gilgamesh is potentially better. And Gil actually would be better on this team. Alright, let's see what Achilles can do. Although the Mystic Code, I think he gets NP up from it, but it's pretty small. Yeah. So he doesn't have much buffs at all. Yeah, he's not gonna beat what Spartacus did. But can he kill? Yeah, it wouldn't really even matter if he buffs our Arjuna's NP, because, like, with break bars, he normally breaks anyway, so... Wow, what the fuck? I'm underestimating the hell out of my Achilles here. What was that? Dude's got less buffs than Spartacus did last time, and we did more damage, and we're not an event servant, and we're class neutral. NP 5 stars, by the way. He's also partially 2K FO'd. So he's pretty meaty. Big carrot. Alright. Let's go mess about. We'll do NA first. We might do some JP Dragon 2. Yeah, we can try Galatea. Didn't she already beat it though? I can't remember. And I can't imagine her buff actually affecting her solo that much. Pretty minor buff, and like, especially if you're not going to use the Buster cards, then You do use the Buster cards, so 10% may not make any difference. It's more of a team consistency thing. Yeah, you can BBB more often, that's true, but I think it's a pretty minor change. And even in team play, I think it's more of quality of life. I don't think it's going to increase her max performance much. It just kind of gets rid of bad runs, right? You're less likely to have really bad RNG and stuff. I guess we never did try Zerker, say, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a little bit of NA though, and then we'll do JP. Alright. So what I'll do is, if they've logged in really recently, I'll keep them, because they're probably in the stream, and if they haven't logged in, I'll nuke them, and then you can just send your invites. If you want, and whatever you want me to use against the dragon, put it in the all slot. Hans, though. How big is this Hans compared to Kairos? Let's see. Wow. Got the 2k foe. I'm pretty sure though Kairos is still better because 1, that's a level 1 craft essence. And 2, there's no command codes here, which I'm actually rather surprised by considering he is 2k foed. Yeah, hold on. Let's find Kairos. I don't think Kairo's been playing NA much though. Yeah, actually, maybe Kairo's NA Hans is actually Garbo, because I know he focuses on JP these days. Yep, wow, not even fully 2k foed over here. How about that? He doesn't have command codes either. Okay, hold up. We gotta... Let's see his JP. Fake fan, yep. Hey, I mostly play JP too. Like, I don't even log into NA a lot of the time. But my coup is still 2k foed. And I still gave him command codes. Had to make sure that was set up proper. I'm in the middle of a stage. I'm not on top of Faux Pas though, and Bond on NA. He's only Bond like 10 or 11 on NA. I don't really worry about it. Oh, the tried and true is just that Waver's on the team because he's got the limit break in CE. That's why. But I'm not really worried about getting Faux Pas on NA. I stay on top of that on JP, so good enough. On JP though, I've got to get to 120, but that's slow going. Actually, I guess it's better to do waiver skills here because the attack up means potentially more overcharge. Probably won't matter, but you never know. This is such a cool NP. I really like it. Emin's got some pretty badass animations. Kinda nice that this works with Waver though. Guys, did you know Waver is actually still a really good support? And just because there's a bunch of other bullshit supports, it doesn't make Waver any worse? Who would have thought? And like, never mind the looping stuff, he still gives you this massive damage cut. I can't tell you how many times, like, you have whales, like big Leviathan setups against a boss, where they'll use Waver to just cycle for a free 50% battery, but they're also getting his damage cut defense up, and it's a big part of why, like, their DPS unit doesn't die within the 3 turns, right? Like, it's really big. I still haven't really gone ham on this event yet. I'm waiting for a good node. I just can't bring myself to use apples on these crappy stages. Let me see, where am I even at with this? I haven't gotten that ladle yet. I'm in the first box, I think. Yeah, I've only done natural AP. I haven't done anything beyond that. Give me the ladle. Game, don't be like that. There you go. We got it that late. Oh, and like none of these mats matter. So I barely saved anything. This is the way of it. Terrible pull. Gasha luck in my Gasha in my Gasha. Can I at least have the Lancer gym? That's the one that matters. I honestly don't even care about the other gold gems. I have a lot of gold, there it is. I have a lot of gold gems for all of the classes except for Lancer. That one is fucked. Oh, yeah, that is. I actually might reset because I legit don't need the skill gems. Let me look. Oh, no, gotta get the silver apple. This is extremely important. Is that the only one, or is there two? Oh, there's two. Apples are the meaning of FGO. Okay. I might as well get the one bottle. I'm pretty much out of tickets anyway. I'm shocked. So I haven't whiffed any AP, by the way. Over these last couple of days, I have not whiffed any AP on my main account. And I've even been summoning a limit broken CE. And that's only enough for 2 boxes. That's pretty rough. Although I guess it's because these stages are bad. If I use my natural AP on the stages, like coming down the pipeline, it would be worth more boxes than that. What do you think of today's riveting content? I mean, I liked the tweets. That was some good news. Can't say I care too much about the gameplay right now, though. All right. Get that out of here. Oh wait, we were supposed to look at Cairo's Hans. That was the whole reason we were on JP. Speaking of Cairo, interesting timing on that one. Where is the boy? There we go. All right, so this is much better than that other Hans that we saw a minute ago, because like the thing is limit broken. Yeah, we saw your NA one, which was not 2K FO'd and had no command codes, and I had to give it a tisk tisk. Although you don't have full command codes here, but that's probably because you just moved them because free respecs and all that. However, he's not one going toward. Oh no, he's 110. Damn. My God, I didn't think he was that far along. And then I guess the CE could be higher level for more health. And then faux pas. That's the things that could be improved here. Still, 15,000 health on Hans. That is a tanky lad right there. Yeah, meanwhile though, Cairo, your NA not looking as good here. Still a solid CE there. NA is fine. You're getting outdone though. There's a guy that sent me a friend invite that's got a better one. Alright, let's remove the people that aren't actually here. Yeah, that Hans right there, that one's 2K FO'd fully. This is absolutely not a DMC song, no. That snowy addition there. Is somebody not NPing with their Shiki? Oh, there's another Hans. How big is this one? Oh, no, only level 90. But unlike all these other Hanses, he's got command codes. Got the team heal one, that's good. This is a good pick for Hans, makes sense. He has not logged in either, though. Alright, if you want to send me an invite, put whatever unit you want to see in the all slot, and we'll do some JP as well. Actually, I do want to see how Sei does. Some kind of Berserker Sei. I'm interested in that. We can do that versus Pants. That is the wrong stage. Speaking of bad UI. Oh right, it's an interlude, of course. Charlotte's just sad. Shiba's just sad. Kita Alter, that's pretty bad. Not a lot grabbing me here. That's a nice Lee, though. Alright, why not? She doesn't have her NP buff yet. She's either default or Atlas. I think default, especially because she hurts herself. I never have anything to show off on Richard. All my big favorites are Lancers or Archer. I know that feeling. All my favorites are Lancers and they all suck for that stage. Yeah, it's like there's no Archers is just so easy. It's like who cares? Chat, what comes first? UI getting actual, tangible UI improvements, or Jolter getting an animation update? I'm actually gonna go with Jolter on this one, because it can take a while. The hiring process can take a while. Then they have to get used to shit, and then they have to actually make their changes, and then they have to be implemented and all that. That takes a long time. Where because of the coin system, I think they are really incentivized to find a time to bring Jolter back and give her an animation update and all that. I think they're probably already working on it. So I think within the next 6 months, we're probably going to see the Jolter animation update. And hell, it could be like Ushi's where it might already be done or something, and they're just waiting for like, oh yeah, the event's not until here, so do it then. Like that could be the case. Yeah, we don't get either. They don't do any. We never get a UI update ever again, and Jolter never gets an animation update. FGO is actually shutting down tomorrow, apparently. Jolter, please don't kill. I know you have a billion attack and it's a berserker. Oh no. Fuck, that wasn't even close. He super killed that. Avengers versus Berserkers is just disgusting. Because Avengers have got like that, was it 1.2 damage mod, but then, and it's because they're not supposed to counterclass, but then they're counterclassing and it's just busted. Command codes aren't gonna do us much good, but at least we have the Starjin one. That's Starjin with overkill. I'm sure they'll update her costume along with the animation update, but that doesn't mean they're gonna do a good job with it, right? She still might have the flag appearing and disappearing constantly and all that. I'm telling you, what they need to do with this costume is either have her standing with the flag in this costume, and obviously that would look really weird, but you either do that or you just don't have her use the flag in her, like just give her slightly different attack animations in this form. And that's really not a big deal because the flag doesn't do a lot anyway. And it looks stupid. Like having the sword in one hand and a giant flag in the other hand, it looks pretty dumb anywho, so they just cut that, I'd be happy. Alright, do I just fire everything? I don't know about our first skill. Yeah, probably not our first skill. Unless I want to do art. No, I do not want to do art. We have the Buster up. I should have saved that attack up for a potential turn where I've got my other buffs and I actually have a chance to crit. 20% crit versus the faux pas, probably the faux pas. Man, basically, even though these are good command codes, these are really good command codes. They all magically do nothing here. Like the boss isn't a servant, so the Gilgamesh one does nothing. The boss does not have a defense up, so the AO1 at least has 10% crit up, so it does still do that, but that's pretty minimal. What was it? I think we had a dot clear, which that might do something, we'll see. But Stargen one is kind of okay, but it's pretty minimal. Oh yeah, we got the this one makes sense because she's an Avenger, right? This is an ultra ruler killer, but this is not a ruler, and it's also not good or lawful good, so it doesn't get the bonus. And this boss doesn't have a crit buff, so you don't get this one either. So most of these command codes, yeah, this does absolutely nothing, this does absolutely nothing, this does absolutely nothing, this does like half of what it's supposed to do, and this is just pretty minimal. So bad luck there. Do I do my crit up? Yeah, we're not gonna get many stars in this run. What do we go with? I think I do art. So 40, 20, 30. We should at least get one crit statistically. There we go. Yeah, I don't expect anyone to respec right now. It's more of just a coincidence because, like I said, these are solid command codes. If they're good general picks that will get value, like often, they just happen to not get any here. I whiffed a bit of that heal, but I'm hoping for a miracle where I get that heal back. That's pretty optimistic though, 7 turns. I might be able to do just one art card. Do I do my quick card and see if I get lucky? Yep. Now this is a song from Devil May Cry. You know Virgil is like Jalter's hero. Unironically thinks he's the coolest thing ever, you know? 60-30 on the art cards, and I don't have my buster up, so I think we do that. Bonk! Taking too much damage. I actually think she could do this with heal and heal boost. I know heal's not out yet, but it's supposed to be, but soon trademark. Like that, the healing from those, she would have healed for 4,000 by now. That's most of her health if she's lost, really. Like, it's quite a bit. And that would buy us enough time to get our third skill again. But we might not actually make it. 98%. Oh, we'll make it, okay. Thought it was 2 turns. I might as well attack up now because we're not living much longer. So I'm gonna try to get a really good next turn, so I'm gonna make stars. I think we do Buster quick. If this 60% can crit, that means more stars for us, and that would really help. If only we had the heal. See, the problem is, we'll die after this if I hurt myself. But if I don't hurt myself, we'll die anyway because I don't have invulnerability. So now we actually could use the dot clear command code. Well, it's better to do the damage while we got it. Also, this is the turn I should have done the Mystic Code attack up. Although none of the crits went to Buster, so... Yeah, I think she can solo this with the right command codes. I feel like she's gonna die to the burn. Yeah, oh yeah, she's gonna die to the burn. Unless I'm counting wrong. Let's see, how much health do we have? Yeah, no, yeah, it's gonna kill her. I kind of figured because there was just nothing to do about it. It was like die to the burn or just die to him attacking us. You'll never take me alive! Not too bad. What was her CE? I forgot. Burn to death, lore accurate, big O. Do you have her on JP Lost? Because that would be a pretty cool comparison. Because she's got her buff on JP. That's, now we've used MHX here many times, but I'm tempted to use this just because it's got the UHD costume. And that's really cool. And if she could do it, I think she beat this, but she was a high NP rank. So we might try that one just for the NP1. Probably need a different CE though. I doubt she's gonna need any stars per turn. She'll make plenty. Okay, I think we're gonna make more than 50 on a lot of those turns. That guy really wants to use the Restrigal here. He's even got the anti-dragon stuff. Might try it. I'm pretty sure we've already used her here though. What is that? Oh, game. Open the... There we go. Of course. I knew it had to be something. As soon as I read the effect, I know. Okay. It's like the Caneth one, guys. Totally. I knew it had to be something like that. She probably wants Atlas. Her skills are good. Could Art Chain probably worth? If we don't have starting NP. This CE is not good here though, I'm quite sure. I know that CE really well, and there's no way it's good here. Not on her anyway. It's good on some units, but like she just wants like Golden Sumo or something generic like that. If we get lucky though, it won't be too bad if we get our NP. If we don't get our NP before the boss though, it's really bad. It's risky to kill this guy, but I want the overkill for more NP gain. Gotta go. He's not gonna get it unless we get really lucky here. We have to get like Art quick. Oh, hey, we got Art quick, okay. Easy. Just gotta ask for it. We still might not get it, but we'll see. Come on. That's not... Yeah, we needed a crit. Well, shit. You don't really need a quick CE though, that's the thing. Like, you could just do like Drunken Jolter. I mean, hell, you could do Aerial Drive. Like, Aerial Drive would be better. Because this is basically doing nothing, because we're just gonna make way more stars than we need. And then now we can't NP, which is really bad. I'm just gonna cheat so I don't have to reset, because this is so bad I'd have to reset. So we'll just pretend we got our NP. Cheating, by the way. I think I fire everything actually, yeah, I don't see why not. That's true, you do get a quick scene in a few days. DJ and that good emote combo. Combo. No crit on 70%. That's what we get for using a CS. Yeah, see what I'm saying? We don't need 4 stars per turn. Like, it don't really matter, and we didn't land the stun. Okay, well, we are not doing so hot here. I think we're gonna lose. If we lose a whole turn when stun doesn't land. Star's gonna help there, but still not really worth it overall, I would say. These crit spreads are killing me though. Walking like a chipmunk. 108 for NP1. Pretty good. I'm pretty sure she did beat this stage, but I want to say it was on JP and she had her third passive, so she got bonus damage to Saber. Like the bigger bonus damage to Saber. Do I just invulnerability right now? I think no, because the attack, well, no, the attack is from the third skill. I guess I do it. It's not like the best time, but I'm actually kind of close to dying already. Although the star bomb, yeah, 98 stars, that's what we need. But waiting would have been bad too. I don't know, actually, because like with the command codes we got and everything, default might end up being better. I think we're going to use our vulnerability twice, but we'd use it twice without Atlas, so like what's the point? We'd have to be able to use it a third time for it to matter. We are doing a lot of damage though. But that's more reason to use default actually. We'd have done more damage. One in JP was level 90 in P2. Interesting. Sure, that's 30% though when we failed all those other ones. 78 stars. Don't you be critting me. If we could land that stun, that would be really awesome. You trying. If only she had gotten a full animation update. Maybe in Saber Wars 3. Finally. Get rid of that. Do I art? Nah. She actually, on JP, she can out-damage a lot of archers against Sabers, and I think that's why they gave her the passive. Because I think they want that. Now, archers can still be a lot stronger than her just because they take half damage, and that's huge. Especially against a really tough challenge quest that you're not just like breezing through. Taking half damage can make a massive difference. But yeah, she can actually out-damage archers with her passive now. Because she just always does more damage to Sabers, and with her third skill she does massive damage. And however, it just depends on the archer though, because some archers, it doesn't matter that like they have less like damage mod, because they just have amazing toolkits, right? Like it just depends, right? It's kind of like whose toolkit makes more sense, who works with your supports better. Like if you have Scatty, then obviously MHX is going to do really well, but if you've got Merlin or Vinch or something like that, then you're going to want a Buster one, so it just depends. It's pretty situational. Overall, I would say she's still inferior to an archer for most players, just because I think most players you know, are going to have a good archer and that kind of thing, and most players are not going to be 3 turning challenge quests, so their units being tanky is actually relevant. Not that MHX is like untanky, she does have invulnerability and potentially the stun and things like that. Don't kill me. Don't you kill me. We actually might win if we live there, and we did. I'm actually kind of impressed. I thought we were going to like fall short, but I think we might have this. Coming down to the wire. Yeah, like Robin is tankier against Sabers than MHX. They both have a hard survival skill, but even though Robin's a 3-star and has less health, because he's counterclassing, he actually is tankier than her. In one turn, we would definitely win. And if we could wait one turn, we would definitely win. And that's where like better command codes and things like that can definitely make the difference. But we might have this go full damage here. If this crits, that's be a big plus. Do the 80%, I think. I'm ready to zeet the app in case we kill it.
成功の剣赤とか白とか黒とか消し去るべしみんなには内緒だよデックスカイバー
It's not enough. And she didn't crit with an 80%. Thank you, Hans. Winnable, absolutely winnable. I think if we had a better CE, we would have won. If our stun earlier had landed, we would have won. Because then I could have just waited a turn there and done my NP next turn with the anti-saber, and we would have killed it. So yeah, the stun failing is definitely why we lost. But we could win even if a stun failed if we had like a few other things lined up properly. And we got maybe luckier. Give me 1 second. I need to grab water. This is why I like Richard. Richard's a good lad, good lizard. A lot of units, if they're really set up properly, they're completely maxed out, they got the right CE, they don't get terrible RNG. A good number of units can do it at neutral. Like, they really can. A variety of rarities and whatnot, like a lot of stuff can do it at neutral. But, if you haven't noticed, most units don't. Even if they can, they're not upgraded enough, they don't have the right CE, they don't, you know, whatever, you know, they're not the high NP rank, I fuck up, or bad RNG, right? It's hard, right? Units aren't just casually beating, you know, Richard all the time. When I use chat's units and they put up like their MVP or what they want to see, they don't actually win that often, right? They win sometimes, sure, but like we don't actually see people have a unit that's actually Richard capable very often. Yeah, music is looping, but this song is good, so we'll let it play and then I'll fix it. All right, let's go to JP real quick. We'll come back though. I might use some of those Lancers, like the Eretrigal and stuff, just to see how they do. So if we see MHX or Jolter, that's really good. We should use those and compare them. It's not happening. It's not happening. Alright, we gotta use pants. Not that one though. We're gonna use Say, Pants, and like MHX and Jolter if we see them. So I think Lost's Jolter on this account is actually weaker, but she's just like the unit itself is stronger on JP. Wait, where'd Lost go? Wasn't he on there? What? Wait, Lost doesn't have Jolter slotted. That's what it is. This is blasphemy. That salami though. Mine on JP is worse than yours. I don't know about that, Lost. I don't know about that. Mine's pretty special. Like that third skill, being at rank 10, pretty big deal. This hasn't changed in years, by the way. Like, I've kept it this way for so long, and I could upgrade them, I just don't. I've always said if she gets an animation update, I'll fix her skills. If she's on Richard's side, gotta buff Richard. I actually love that it's 2-10-2 and not 1-10-1. Alright, I guess Anniversary Blonde for doing the guts thing. This stage is just no. Like, what the hell? Alright, let me look up her kit. I haven't used her in a while. Which should not surprise anyone. So the evade's 3 turns. I don't want to cast it yet. Maybe turn after next. Alright, Star Bomb's the 3rd one. She can get burn debuff immunity. That's actually kind of handy here. Alright. Art chain's good. I mean, all of Sei's stages are very Sei-like. Let's be real here. Getting great RNG right now, though. Why can't this happen all the time? Alright, she's a skateboard kid. How did I forget this? Probably could have cast that last turn, but... Hoping she doesn't kill, but she probably will. Oh, damn, she didn't. Although if she'd killed, she probably would have made an extra star. Due to the really wonky way this game calculates overkill. Alright, what am I doing here? Although I would like to make the stars, because she's got a really big star bomb. It's not a good time to do the heal, and the heal could matter. Also not a good time to do my first skill, because I don't want to waste the battery, unless I think the battery doesn't matter. 30% attack for 3 turns. I think we wait. I think we try to line up. Or, okay, we got the Buster Up is going to be on a turn that we just BBB. And that actually might be next turn. So, this turn we do... I think we do Quick Art Quick. Or we do Quick Buster Quick. Are any of these Star Bomb? They are not. No, Abigail is. Okay. This could be good. I really wish that MP was better. The concept's good. I wish they just like put a lot more effort into her skateboarding there, and it wasn't just a still image going back and forth. Like they could have done some like Jet Set Radio stuff. That'd have been really cool. Like, we're probably never gonna have another servant with a fucking skateboard, so you might as well go ham. Okay. Save the stars for later. I wish he had done an NP up because I could get the Buster Resist down, but he just didn't do it. Because he's a dick. Yeah, and he crit on the one that wasn't evade. That was really awful. Great normal card damage there, though. Yeah, I agree. If she was a 5-star, she probably would have gotten a better NP. Okay, this is not fair. This really is not fair. He is not buffed once, and buffing is obviously really good for our berserkers so we don't die so fast, but also because we have this command code, we do more damage when he buffs. This is very unlucky on this run. But we are getting decent luck with the crits, I'll say that. Like, we just crit right there. Like, my god, the crit damage, though. Oh, now you buff. Of course. You want to do it again? That would make up for it. No, shit. Well, we're not going to get our evade back. Oh, this kid. What a nerd. He's pretty good. I wouldn't be shocked if this was winnable. Because that really didn't go well, and we don't even have like the best like command codes and all that, so this could be winnable. I really wish that final Buster had crit, because we had double defense down, and we had crit up, so we could have had a nice last hurrah. Well, this music should have been playing a minute ago. Shut up, Fury. That's toxic. Alright, we need pants. Who I suspect will do better, but we shall see. It takes so long to scroll on JP because there's always. I love that max failure, by the way. It's just so good. That is such a good name pun. That's like one of the best two I can think of is when Fury was playing Epic 7 and his name Fury Z was taken, so he named it Fury 7 because Epic 7 and 7 pretty much looks like a Z just about the bottom. That was really good. And then Max, who's named Max, making an old game named Max Failure. It's pretty great. Otto, we might need you to log in because FGO's, you know, FGO. How is this a thing right now? I've gotten the same like 4 people. I mean, like Zashi, Vol, I'm just getting them over and over and over and over again, and some of these haven't logged in a really long time. Like, how are none of these at the bottom at least auto? Manual. I just now get that auto. That's pretty deep. It's pretty deep. Autopilot. Okay, the game is just... I think it's murdered auto. I think that's what this is. Yeah, I saw you earlier. I just didn't think it would... I mean, what the fuck? Like, these other people haven't logged in. Like, look, Zashi's shown up like 12 times, but he hasn't logged in 51 minutes. Like, what? Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. Look at you not putting it in the all slot. Taking advantage of the fact that you're a regular. Look at this biasm. Like, if this wasn't a regular, I wouldn't do it. She's probably Atlas. The only way she's not Atlas is if she casts the skills twice, with or without it, and then she won't cast it a third time, and then she'd be default. But I think she can cast 3 times. I kick everybody. But for real, if you weren't a regular, I wouldn't have, it's like all slaughter bust. Well, that's an awful opening hand. I wonder if I can get away with doing the Buster thing now. I don't think I can. I'll check real quick. I think the cooldown's a little too long for that. 7 turns. We won't cast on the first turn of the dragon anyway. Nah, I can't do it. We just gotta hope for the best. Keep Qingong alive because he's got more art cards. Fury out for blood. Prove you're not biased by nuking auto, yeah. Kill! I'm just gonna restart. Like that, come on. She got a Buster card, and then she got no cards. Like that is not how you do this. And I gotta say, you got like an art chain, and then she got a brave chain, right? I mean, you gotta log in, Auto. If you want to make this happen, you gotta put in some effort here. I look for an MHX while we're waiting. I'm kind of curious about that. I don't know how common, though, it is to find an MHX comparable to the one that we used on NA. She's not that frequently used. Yeah, I'm not seeing any MHXs here. Alright, well, that's not happening, so we'll do a bit of NA for now. See if we got anything good over here. Maybe use some Lancers. So we got Lee and Reshigal. Alright, what do we got here? Actually, I think people moved some stuff around. We have some different options here. Look at that 7-7 Europa. Got those new mats. Oh, there's the Reshigal. Yeah, let's use that. We'll use that in Lee. See how they do. Do you think anyone at DW looked at Caster Liz animations when they brought her back? Or they just not care? Oh, they probably know. They just didn't have time, or, you know, they also need to hire artists, by the way. I don't think they had time to do any of that, so they're just like, fuck it. Hey, get that shit out of here. There's plenty of stuff that can solo this at neutral. Like, all kinds of stuff have done it. And most of the stuff we actually used today could do it if they weren't scuffed. Yeah, but if you do exclamation point dragon, you can look at the list of everyone that we've... It's not everyone, because we made that Google Doc after we'd already done the dragon a lot, so it's missing some stuff. But it's got a good number of them on there. Like fucking 100 Face, a 3-star at neutral can solo this. So, although she is definitely a 3-star that punches above her weight class, so... Normally she wants Atlas, but because she's a Lancer, we gotta do default, I think. Although healing is half effective here. Maybe we do Anniversary Blonde then. Yeah, that actually makes sense. I think the best Lancers has been like Canis, actually. Like Canis, Ku, and Kidu. That kind of stuff. I don't think we used the Reshigal on JP though, since she got buffed. We used her back in the day. Yeah, there's been a pretty decent number of neutral victories. I don't know if she's 2k4 or not, but it's a lot of health, so potentially. Not 1,980 on HP. Gotta get that one foe. Why is everybody getting such bad luck right now? I'm doing the Buster card because I need all the NP gain I can get. Glad that thing lived. It actually helps me. Need 8 NP. There we go. Surely she'll get that just off of her art card there. We've used Ares Landling here before, but that was a long time ago. Actually, I think he might have beaten it. I know he did better than Dion, even though Dion did well. Like, Dion was respectable off memory. Alright, landing the buffs there. Save this for next turn. I almost want to do quick. The problem is the dragon doesn't have a very high hit count, so looping's a little difficult. Yeah, damage cut's so good here because the dragon gets to hit you a lot because he has so much health, so he gets to it many turns. But his individual damage per attack is not that high because he's AoE, so damage cut is super effective. Yeah, I need the dragon to crit me or something. Or to tag me 3 times. Oh no, I already got just the 2. She gets quite a bit per attack there. Not looking good with the crit spread. That sucks. You got 90 and 100 on quick art, and quick art's fine, but not on the turn that you have double buster up. 24. So that'd be 50 at neutral and 100 at counterclass. I'm quite sure that we've used the Reshigal on JP. Like we had a whole AoE Lancer thing and we used all of them. Actually, I need to check the doc, Google Doc later. I want to see. I bet you she did the best. I can't think of another AoE Lancer that would even be in the running with her. Not sure that was the right play, but we'll see. Her defense up is active still, that's good. Okay, yeah, maybe Canis, but Canis is barely AoE. It's kind of a lie with her. Why couldn't the dragon have buffed like that against Sei? Okay, now we're about to get absolutely smacked. I don't know why I just took that 40% crit over the Stargin up, because 60% chance for it not to crit. Oh, just get lucky though. And then fail the 80% crit. Okay, never mind. If I could somehow live this turn, and then Guts next turn, I could. That would be so good. I'm gonna try. I gotta go for it. It's our best bet for a good value. Come on, Richard. Show some mercy. Got that King of Son up there. Clearly he's blessing us to not get killed this turn. Obviously what he's doing. No, buff. Why couldn't you buff one time? Man, I would have Guts there, then I would have invulnerability next turn. It would have had a whole lot of value there. Okay, King of Son was actually blessing Richard. Unfortunate. Oh wait, we gotta do Lee. It was on here somewhere. How did Cleo do on JP? I'm sure we've done that at some point. I bet you she did well. She's got such a good kit. She's AoE, but her kit is just perfect for that stage. Oh yes, Diablos. I remember him. You're like, if you're one of those weapons that like stands directly next to him, like you're like hugging him, there's like no time to react to his charge attack, really. Where if you're a weapon that stays back just a little bit, then you can easily dodge it. It's a very noticeable thing. But he does look really cool. But yeah, he's super annoying on a few weapons. I don't know what I use. I guess default. He doesn't really get a lot out of Anniversary Blonde. Well, the crit stars are nice, but I don't think it's worth it. The upgraded Diablos, like the black one, he's easier for a lot of the weapons I use because he doesn't do like that charge attack, and his other new attacks just don't. They're not nearly as annoying as that one charge attack. But it just depends on the weapon. Yeah, I remember me and my brother both noticed that, like on some of the weapons, like dual blades and stuff, where you're like, you know, hugging him, he is super annoying. But then on a lot of the other weapons, he's actually really easy. And then like the black Diablos is harder. But that's kind of the fun of the game, though. Different pros and cons to different weapons and such. Why can't we have regular Assassin Lee? Just give us all the Lees. Have a Lee event. Well, I can get my NP. I wonder if I can avoid killing this thing. I'm gonna try. Nobody crit. Damn, killed it anyway. Should have just done the Brave Chain then. Because now it's hard for me to do Stargin without killing this guy before the NP. Not that I really got any. So if I did that art card, it won't kill unless he crits with the 20%. It's probably not worth it. It's only going to be like 5 stars tops, and it could just be 4 stars. But greed. Ooh, imagine if that had crit. I missed like an 80 and a 90 yesterday, and we come in here with a 20. we gotta change that music. That was like playing forever. Oh, this song knows. Do I want the art up, or do I think there's a chance that we'll have a better turn with like stars? There should be a better turn, and I'm not gonna live long enough to recast. So I will wait to do the art up and the crit up. I'm gonna try to get a second NP off and do it then. So I just gotta live that long. So Lancer Lee's playing Monster Hunter right now, guys. He's fighting the big dragon. This makes sense. So the turn before my second NP, I need to make stars. Also, please don't one-shot me. I guess I just do art quick. Lucky, very lucky. Holy crap. That was max star gen because everything crit. Alright, here we go. This is our best chance for glory. The crit spread could be better. As nice as it is to do double art when you have art up, I kind of want to do the Buster, like Buster NP art. But if I do art, I might actually loop because of the art up. If we crit, I think we do the damage though. Just please crit with that 80 and 70. 25! That's awesome for being counterclass. That's super awesome. I got some Nier songs on here. Well, we're about to die. I might still get my NP though. Do I do art, quick art? That's probably the way to go. So we would have died that turn if it wasn't for the heal from the Mystic Code, so that actually did something. Ooh, we're really pushing it on NP gain though. Damn. If he didn't buff, we would have gotten it. Well, maybe we can at least crit here at the end. Oh, only one. Not the best, but not the worst. A lot of Lancers just get destroyed here. You know, I think he did better than Phantom and Gilius, which is, a little silly. Alright, let's see if Auto logged in, and then, do pants. Alright, here we go. Please give me cards, game. Don't do that scuffed nonsense. Theoretically, you could solo it with a Lancer that is insta-death if you just did it over and over and over and over and over and over again. But, out of the countless times we have fought this dragon, and we've used many units that have insta-death, we have only ever insta-deathed it once. Like, I mean, this is probably the stage I've done the most in FGO. I've just done it with so many units, it's absurd. And it's only ever been insta-deathed one time. And then when we insta-deathed it was King Hassan who did it. We used King Hassan again on a team to maximize NP spam and insta-death chance. And we did it over and over and over again like that, and he never landed it again. So the odds are absolutely terrible, just like any boss. I'm pretty sure we've used Benkei here. It's not on the Google Doc, but I'm pretty sure we've done that. Next time we see a really good Benkei, we'll do it. And we will cry. At least that defense up will buy him a turn. Yeah, I know. Gramps insta-death with a face card instead of his NP. Such luck. Like, the odds of that insta-death even proccing there were so bad, and then the fact that that super rare insta-death proc happened to line up with, like, the miracle of the boss's death resist not proccing, that's, like, that was truly rare. Well, still not doing so hot on the NP gain, but better than last time. So I hope she crits or something. There we go. We need like an art crit somehow. No, I didn't taunt, by the way. God damn it. Not that, that actually, it almost was a good thing because the double buffed and they might have triple buffed there. That's actually not that bad because I'm just gonna use my third skill. Probably on the first turn of the dragon. And it's kind of good to do that anyway, and then the heal won't go to waste this time, but it just kind of puts us behind a turn. And it gives me more time to get my NP. Kind of worked out, actually. If this command code wasn't on cooldown, it actually would have been really good. Oh no. Don't scare me like that, game. Alright. This actually works out. I lied. I thought she was gonna have better NP gain than that. Let's see. Guess we just use our third skill for the battery. Oh right, it's only on the attack, so that won't do me any good. Well, I mean the heal does. Oh fuck, I forgot to cast our defense up. God damn it. Because it lasts multiple turns. Well, that's not so bad. We had the lost health and whatnot anyway. But yeah, I gotta get that defense up in advance. Hers lasts 3 turns, so I'd probably cast it. Let me think. If he attacks 3 times, I cast it when Qingong is still alive. Oh, it blocks 2. Yeah, I'll cast it. I'll cast it when Qingong is still alive. Whew, okay. Clearly we were just save scumming to get a better hand. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Radgas, thank you for the 43 months. That is such a long time. I appreciate it, man. The only issue here is we're doing too much damage. But I gotta take the NP gain. Oh, I should have done the skill there. It's not that big of a deal because sometimes the dragon actually won't attack twice and it's better to cast it here. It's just, I feel like statistically he's gonna attack twice more times than not. They actually got our NP. That's very lucky. There's no way she doesn't get 2 NP here. See ya, Fury. Alright, we got a really lucky series of cards there. That was super good RNG. We're set up for a good attempt right here. Do I save my first skill or do I not? It's 20%. Do I think 20% is gonna matter? It might. Could do Buster, NP Buster though with my third skill. I'd whiff 10% that way though. I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna do NP Quick Art and then we're gonna do BBB. Only bad thing about that is we're whiffing the heal. This looks so ridiculous with the dragon's model. I can't even imagine what that looks like on Tiamat. Or a Demon Pillar. Or Fluffy. Fluffy would be really weird. Damn, if he had double buff there, we would have gotten so much value out of our second skill. Alright, so this gets us 20. So I can get my MP off BBB. That's pretty cool. Just crit forehead. That fence down, and we didn't crit with a single card. Awesome! This turn is so awkward. Oh, this is super awkward. If the heal was back, I'd do Quick Art and then BBB next turn. I might do Art Buster Art, as dumb as that is. I think that's the play here. Pretty good damage for AoE. I really wish that it crit. We have a lot of crits failing right now. Also, I wish we had heal boost. Do I guts now? Will it be with the NP? It lasts 3 turns. It's either that or I let the other guts go. No, I think I'll do it. Besides, it's good to get the other skills back. Can I get a crit to make up for not critting earlier? Yep, okay, that's good. Why couldn't you do it the other way? Look at him critting on the one hit that doesn't have the defense up. Well, we got a little baby heal here, but it's probably not gonna save us now. We can fly though. It started so good that it kind of turned into a sewer horror. Damn you, game. I can get a 20% battery right now. Yeah, because I want to do BBB. That crits again. Might not get our NP though because we don't have the battery thing, and his hit count's low, and we have guts going off here. Oh shit! Oh man! Bullshit. Is there any point in healing? Not really. I feel like if we had heal boost throughout this whole run though, we would live this turn, and so I could wait to do cast guts or evade. Invulnerability, excuse me, next turn. But unfortunately, I think we have to cast it now. We also had like that a few awkward turns where I whiffed the heal on the third skill and the command code. Really is unfortunate that the NP timing is here. At least we get a final big blast. Crit? 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 I dreamed. Alright, she drains there. Excuse me. Dude, it won't matter. We're still dead, but if we had a little bit more health, that could have saved us. Really close. Really close. Honestly, if we could have synced it up, where like we had a little bit more healing, like a heal boost command code and things like that, she probably could have done it. She was super close there. Like, she was not that far off. And that was that. If he didn't crit us too, that one turn we crit us, that put us way behind. That was devastating. All right, boys, I think I'm gonna wrap up. I know that's super short, and I do apologize, but I am crazy tired today, and it's kind of hard to concentrate and be all there. And I don't want to put on a suboptimal stream if I can help it. Tomorrow, let's see. Probably not much going on JP tomorrow still, but we'll still do the event a little bit. I don't know, I might do a bonus stream tomorrow. We'll see. But thank you all for hanging out. And for real, I am really excited about DW finally hiring people, because they've needed to do that for a while, and I think that's going to translate to good things for FGO down the road. We just have to wait a bit. Let me just grab this FP real quick. But thank you guys for hanging out. We'll try to do more shenanigans soon. Let's see if there's anybody to raid. I gotta tell you though, Galatea is such an interesting unit. She just has all these like wonky, wacky mechanics everywhere, and it's just kind of fun having it all in one kit. It's such a shame that she's so unpopular, because she really is fun. All right, we will raid the Phantom guy. He is doing Lost Belt 5. Looks like he's decently far in. All right, boys, go cheer on the Opera Lad. I will see you all tomorrow, and take care.